Hey everybody, Aaron Bishop here with another Bishop's Blurb. So a verse that's commonly been used as an excuse to not engage in festivals and holidays that are described in the Bible is found in Colossians 2 verse 16. Therefore let no one pass judgment on you in questions of food and drink, or with regard to a festival, a new moon, or a Sabbath. Now this verse is often used as a defense for why it's okay to not do these things. After all, if we're not to allow anyone to pass judgment on us concerning these questions, then we are able to not do them and will face no judgment. And what's weird is that those who use this verse to defend themselves will often then look down on myself and others like me who do our best to uphold these special times. But that's not what I want to explore today. Rather, I want to look at the next verse, which provides context for what Paul is saying here. Colossians 2 verse 17. These are a shadow of things to come. These are a shadow of the things to come, but the substance belongs to Christ. See, if these things are just a shadow, but the substance is Christ, and if we have the substance, then why do we need the shadow? But when viewed this way, there's something missing. Verse 17 says that these are a shadow, yes, but they're a shadow of things still to come. These things, they're a shadow of things that are yet future to Paul, and I would suggest they're future even to ourselves. These things, they still have something to teach us about the Messiah and his work. Consider it. If you took an item, something with substance, and you stood in the light, you would think it was very odd if there was no shadow. Now, it's true that there are shadows of the Messiah that stretch back into the Old Testament, and we could really learn a lot about him from those shadows, but that's not what Paul says here. Rather, Paul says that those shadows point forward. The substance of Christ casts a shadow on our future so that we can better understand the hope that we have in Messiah. When you get down to it, the context of the surrounding verses, Paul isn't warning people about engaging in these shadows. Rather, he is encouraging those who are engaging in these shadows because Paul knows that they will learn more about the substance of Jesus by taking on these practices. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how to better understand Colossians 2, I highly recommend the book, Let No One Judge You by R.L. Watson. This book is short, to the point, but best of all, Watson does an excellent job of clearing up much of the confusion that has surrounded this passage in the past. In the end, I can say this with confidence. If you do what the Bible says when it comes to food and drink and festivals and Sabbaths, then don't allow anyone's judgment to shake your confidence. Because in your engagement with these shadows, you're being blessed by a deeper understanding of the Messiah, what he has done and what he will do in the future. And Paul would agree. Don't allow anyone to judge you on these things.